don't like this curtain. I hate these fucking shears. They're the ugliest fucking things.
Oh no. Hello, one person.
Oh, you're on now?
Yeah.
And you're doing your hair?
Yeah. Harry Potthead. So, I only have like 0 people. So anyway, I am yes, I am. I wanted to say that I do love Harry Potter, but I couldn't find my boots or my one shirt I bought that what I wanted to wear. So I'm like, crap, I got too high. But I've been busy doing a lot of work and catching up on work they haven't done. Because a friend of mine won't let me sleep past like 8. Bad friend. And that is why I'm getting a lot of stuff done. Yep. So I am now in the 140s. That'll mean a lot of big changes in how I look. My stomach is going way down. I have what they call an hourglass shape. So I'm like, yeah, I got a really small waist. It's funny. It's like, so I am Luna Lovegood. Because I got blonde hair. It's actually about her color too. So I'm happy with that. There we go. That's off. All right. Okay. And plug. So, anyhow, I have got excellent news. At first, I went and thought I bought a container through a website. And it wasn't, it was a scam site. So I called my bank and took care of it. Excuse me, got a charge back, got my money back. And then I finally found a place in California. And I got it for a 20-footer for, I wanted it where they had new paint and everything, and it wasn't the red. It was like an off-white, which means it's not going to get as hot. That's the way I was figuring it. So what I got it for $5,350, but still it's nice. They came here, and I paid. Yeah, there we go. And now I got my container. I like that. It was real nice. So, how is everyone doing? Oh, I know.
Oh, you want to go see mommy? Go see mommy. Kelly, go see mommy. Kelly, go see mommy. Go on, go see mommy. Oh, she don't want to see you.
Don't look at me. I didn't play amusement park with her.
Go on, go see mommy. Go say hi to mommy. You don't want to go say hi to mommy either, Odie? Oh, sure you do. Sure you do.
Look how big her head is. She's such a big baby.
Go say hi to mommy. Go on. Sure you want to say hi to mommy. You shush. Go in your bedroom. Go on. Go get in your bed. Go get in your bed. No, go on. In your other bed. You guys are messing with the same couch up again. You want me to get rid of this couch? You guys can't lay on there properly. You want me to get rid of it. And you get up on your couch. You get up there too. Come on. Up on the sofa. Now. Come on. Hurry. But he's like, what did you do? You dripped coffee on my sofa. Well, I don't like that smell. I don't like the smell of coffee. Too bad.
Oh, there's nobody here. Ah. And my dad had these really cool, they were expensive, wife beater white shirts. And I forgot to tell my dad that I needed some shirts for school so we could do tie-dye. My dad was last to his favorite white beater shirts. Look all over. I'm standing in front of him wearing it. That's all time. Just looked and he's like, have you seen those white shirts? You know, it looks almost like what you're wearing, except white. Same everything. Yeah, my dad was funny. He went and bought some. We used to go to what was it, not the Men's Warehouse? Or was it the Men's Warehouse? We used to go to like Burlington Coat Factory, and he would get, back then he would, you know, they were expensive. You went to Hudson's or one of the big name brand, you know, like Dillard's, or, you know, he would go to the cheap, you know, places that it was so reasonable that my dad stated it was cheaper to go to the Burlington than to Kmart and spend the same amount at Kmart and have their like cheap brand, you know. He would spend the same amount at Burlington and buy like a top of the line, you know, men beaters. So every so often he would like get holes in them or just get discolored, and he would either, you know, use them as what he called work shirts. But he was less too. And I think they weren't super new, so I didn't feel bad about tie-dyeing it because it was probably getting ready to be retired anyway. So I heard that they are going to, it was a rumor, that's a little rumor, but I heard that they are looking to find people who, I don't know, it's like a Harry Potter thing, to work for the franchise in some way. So if you're English, you can go and work for the franchise, not in one of their amusement parks, you know, in the movie. I'm lonely. So I wanted to wear my Star Trek and have everything. And apparently, you know, I would have had everything. It would have been the older Star Trek one that I had. And I really wanted the newer one. I'm like, yeah. So I'm up for Harry Potter. We don't have to talk about Harry Potter. You could sit down and you could talk about anything. And it's one of those nights, boy, I only have like... Seriously. So in here, I spent the last 2 nights at nighttime watching, you know, just CDs and stuff that I've had around, and I haven't had time to rewatch them, or I was fucking around somewhere else. I don't know. I am going to start helping out at the Salvation Army as soon as I can find out. I'm sure they do. So anyway, I watched first Ghostbusters and the second one. And no, I don't think the third one. I heard it's so bad. It's like the 20, was it? It was a special one. Oh, what does it say? Double feature gift set. You could call. Oh God, that was so fun. Oh. I am pooped. Well, life's a bitch, isn't it? Just dark. Mm. So anyway, I have been working really hard and walking and doing just all kinds of exercises. I'm very proud of myself. I am in a 6 in shorts in between a 6 and a 7 girls shorts, like teenager girls shorts. Yeah. I tried the women's on and I'm like, in a 6, I could fit almost another me. I'm serious. This is a 6. I remember 6s being like close to never getting there. You got to be in a size 5. You were like, I was 135. Boom, that was it. That's what size I was. I have a very skinny waist, so I fit into all the good stuff. But as time went on, our sizes got bigger. In fact, from what I remember, what size 6 young girls even was small, like really small. So now I fit into a size 6 juniors. And this is a size juniors. And so is the skirt. Really, it is. And it's almost too big. God bless. America's getting big. I really enjoyed, a lot of times it's good to fall asleep to movies. You already know what happened because I'm not going to ask anyone. Yeah. So, anyhow, I'm drinking my pretend butter beer. Enjoying my pretend company. Look, I even got a pet rock. Let's see if there. Is this? Okay. Nothing exciting right now. When I grew up, I was what you call a latchkey kid. And you would get people who were not, I guess it would be like, they were busybodies. You know what I mean? I wasn't old enough back then to be left alone. So you would get neighbors who would call up and see if you were alone. So my dad and I came up with this idea, and the idea was I would sound like a man. So we had to like figure out a man's voice. So we have to talk like this, like this. And I always sounded to myself as if I was a gangster. We're going to get you. Yes, Bugsy. And that's the only way. I mean, my dad used to think it was hilarious because of the fact that I really did sound that way, you know. So we'd get people calling, and I would sound, oh, I'm from Chicago, you know. And I had freaked out friends for years. I've done that, you know. I can imitate certain voices if I hear it enough. So it helped a lot. There was back in the time that I was living in Holly, you had some people who really needed to get laid, like tremendous. When I became 18 and I had a chance to say my piece, and of course I didn't, I really wanted to tell this one busybody that, you know, her husband had been having an affair for a long time with her best friend, and I wasn't going to say a goddamn thing. I'm like, psh, if it's working now, I'm not going to break it. That certain things are better left unsaid. So it is 9:22. And I just want to say that next Monday will be Star Trek, and I'll wear the whole Star Trek thing, even ears. I'll even put ears on. And I will be so happy to do that. I swear. Next week will be Star Trek. Cross my heart. Hope not to fart. So anyway, I found out if I really wanted to save on money here where I live, if I were to wear a pair of hot pants, go out that door, two guys within 5 minutes of each other asked me if I needed a ride. And I'm like, it was my app that told me to, you know, go walk and, you know. So I went and I walked. And then, hi, you know, do you need a ride? No, I'm just doing my app exercise. Oh. And then the second one was, oh no, the first one was this young man, and the other one was this older guy. And I'm like, no, no, thank you. So if you're in Pahrump and you want to save on money, put those hot pants on, guaranteed. The one guy said he's just being neighborly. Yeah. Just being neighborly. So I've learned that. I also learned that I am going to take a break from bike riding for a while. I'm going to stick with walking and hoping that people realize just because I look angry is because I'm trying to be serious and to, look serious, because if I look like I'm enjoying it, they would go, hey, do you need a ride? I really need to get some fake buck teeth. You know those buck teeth? Yeah. So I am so proud of myself. My stomach is gone. So it is really feeling good for myself, for my self-esteem. You feel better, that you don't feel blurbly. Okay, now, how many of you have bought, well, for women, have noticed zippers in the back? Come on. And there's like a little pocket. I know it's supposed to be for like a key or whatever. Well, there's also pockets here sometimes and pockets here. Want to go in there? No, we got to put it in the back pocket so someone could pickpocket it. You know what? I had a kid go, hey, what is that pocket for? Don't ever ask me. That's my fart pocket. And if you notice, as I zipped it, I go, see the size 6? That's how many farts it holds. I think that mom gave me a dirty look. It holds 6 farts. Really. The greatest app that you can get so far, because I have tried that, is it's called Me. It's a new one. It's the one where I'm exercising. There is some pluses and of course some minuses in which I think that they could really improve, which their customer service is really lacking. So it's called Me. Me. It's called Me. So I am not real happy with their challenges, because what happened was I started a challenge and it was going so good. And then I had watched it on the Me app, the exercise thing. And then what happened was I ended up going on, oh, you got a choice of going on YouTube. Oh, isn't that neat? I'll try that. And then the next day, there was no video. And I'm like, I'm not receiving no video. This is what I'm getting. And I asked the trainer and she goes, well, it's really not my area. More or less, she said to go over to get help from the company itself with their tech issues. And I tried that. It was just like, oh my God, I'm now getting 2 days behind, and I'm like, hey, I need some help here. Finally, the trainer, Evil E, decides to go and send me a video. And this is after I asked her to send. I was like, never mind. I just asked for my bank to give me a charge back, and I called it a day. Darn it. So that's pretty much the spiel at that point. I really couldn't, believe it. I've never heard where you couldn't even call and talk to them, or where they would at least call and be an unlisted number. Hey, what's going on? They didn't want to take care of it. It's all email. And it's like, all right. So now here it is, it's been like for some people 2 years where they've had the lockdown. It's like, geez. Oh, I'm glad I'm not in a place that's locked down quite like that. So, I got 0 people. Well, I'm a special kind of thing, huh? So anyway, now on, I will spend a lot more time looking for my outfits, making sure that they are actually there. So I was like, what the hell? I did not do that. That was my dog. My dog's got the burps real bad. Oh, dear. There you go. That's right. Chihuahuas are farty. They're burpy. They're burpy. Farty, burpy, whatever, When I would say not adopted, when we first started taking care of Callie, she's a boxer, I never realized that she would have so much fat on her butt when she takes her tail and she puts it around and tucks it in. It's like a pair of butt cheeks. So when she actually, you can hear her fart. It's like, don't worry, Odie. Daddy will be back. Oh, spirit. Oh. When I was a kid, you had what we call play clothes. And when you got done grocery shopping, clothes shopping, going out to eat, going to church, and then when you got home, you put your good clothes up, and then you would put your play clothes, which was the pants might be a bit too short, or what I used to do is cut my pants to where I had shorts. When I play clothes, they would be like, the shirts would be stained up or just old. Where a lot of people like to wear stuff that looks old. I used to wear them as play clothes. I never did that for my kids. I had play clothes. They never really dressed up going to church. We never really made a big deal about going to church a lot. We were what you call holiday churchgoers. Christmas, Easter. Yeah. Twice a year, pretty much. We used to go to midnight mass. Just quit going. So it wasn't. Devin would only make it a half an hour, and that kid would be twitching. Oh, I gotta move, I gotta move, I gotta move. And then before you knew it, he was like sliding back and forth. And you'd be going, get him. Boom. We're sliding. All right, Mom. It was something. That kid, he was fast. I miss my kids being young. They were easier to control. Cheaper, too. Think about that. Way cheaper. It cost me, well, actually, we didn't pay too much. It was off of eBay. I could have bought a new, what was it? Shit. It was for his computer, graphic card. Graphic cards have been like, expensive. Because China hasn't made any new ones for the United States. There's no more. Like where you can, how your vehicle drives and it has like a graphic card where you go and like your GPS and all that stuff needs a graphic card. How many cars do you think are going to be built without a graphic card? God, this shirt makes me look fat, and I'm not even fat. I'm not fat. I swear. See, I'm not fat. It just makes me look fat. God dang, I should have just wore something else. Makes me look fat. I'm fat. I'm not. I swear. So, yeah. I could have bought a new graphic card a year ago on Amazon. They're going for about $300 on Amazon for new ones. If you could find them on there. Now it's down to a whole different, a whole different. To get just a graphic card, you have to spend, sometimes it is $300 on eBay. So like I said, A lot of things is a lot more expensive. So I'm just happy to have my container and celebrate it with you, and you know, well, I'm going to go and leave early. Just kind of went down. And I will see you guys next week. And it will be Star Trek themed. I'll think of a catchy little ditty. I didn't play any music. Well, I don't think it's jazz. It's called quiet jazz. And see you next Monday at 9. All right. Hopefully I'll get more people in the stream. Oh, gotta end.